Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and we do have Renan releasing right now. We're going to be going over all of his banners, which ones are going to be best to be pulling on. We're also going to be talking about what changes have come to the game, specifically this week, what to look for. Also, there's 3 weed that you do not want to miss out on, and I'll show you how to get them. Let's go ahead and dig in. So first off, let's show you how to get the 3 weed, because that's probably the trickiest thing in here. And it's really, like, unless you get into the actual summon menu and look at the drops, it's hard to know that it's actually in here. So there is a bonus included summon that's going to be once per day as a countdown to the anniversary live stream that's going on this Sunday. It's on the 12th. But there's a different drop every day. So if you go to the summon details and you go down here, you can see today it's going to be Rainbow Vision Spheres ×5. Tomorrow it's going to be Rainbow Fragments of Thought ×3. And the day after that, it is going to be Blossoms of Paradise ×3. That's going to be on the 11th. For those of you that can't keep track with your days, that's Friday. So it is 600 viz for a 3-time summon, but also you get 3 Blossoms of Paradise. So that's the first thing in the summons menu that you are going to want to watch out for. One of the other things you're going to want to watch out for is, you know, if you're wanting to do a YOLO pull for Renan, there's kind of 2 ways to go about it. There is a 10 times ticket, which you can get with 300 paid Visior. And, you know, I grabbed that. I'm not pulling for Renan personally, but 300 paid Viz, I will take a YOLO shot. Also getting 100 tokens here for him is also going to give you access to purchasing 1 Blossom, because there are Blossoms in his kit as well. You're going to want to watch out for this 5 UR guaranteed 10 times summon if you are pulling for Renan. The Crystal Warrior units do not have enhanced rates on this. However, on the 80 select Warrior of the Crystals Mind Sphere, the Warrior of the Crystals do have, Renan specifically, has an enhanced rate. So you can see he's at 0.40, as opposed to all of the other units are at 0.08. And continuing to scroll down, you can see they even have Joom at 0.03. So you will want to pull on this if you are maybe, again, wanting to YOLO pull for Renan. It is going to be a good banner to pull on, and I would recommend it. Although I would not recommend spending all of your Visior chasing Renan right now, because we know there is a lot of things that are coming out with the 2nd anniversary next week. Probably the best way to pull Renan after that would actually just be going for the hard pity. You could go for the 5-step as well. You can see here the 5-step does have an enhanced rate for Renan. But honestly, I think a lot of people aren't going to be chasing Renan. I think Renan's going to be one of those cases where, yes, he's a pretty powerful unit, but you might pick him up when you're chasing for the Ice or the Water Warrior of Crystal. Now, taking a look in the shop, we didn't get any new special bundles this week, which is unfortunate. We did get some pretty good shop bundles, though, for the Crystal Festival Deluxe shop. So you have that 300 paid Visior 10 pull for Renan, which I grabbed. It's also going to give you a bunch of EXP cubes, large NRG, story skip tickets, and Gill Snappers. You're also going to have the NRG Restore Pack, and you're going to have a once daily Blossoms for 300 paid Visior. It would be worth it for me to get this. For some people, you may not want to spend your paid Visior on that, and that's understandable. There's also a Crystal Festival shop with XL cubes. You're going to have Renan's staff right here. You're also going to have the white cape in here. Renan's staff is only +3, so just keep that in mind as you're going through here. But pretty much everything else in the shop is going to be a no-go. Now, if we do go to the Mog shop, you are going to notice that there is the Crystal Festival medal. So I did do that 110 pull, so I am going to grab a free weed for myself here. Not surprisingly, there is no pity on the Crystal Warriors. We also have 2nd anniversary countdown summon medals A. Now, these can be exchanged for 10 medals for a shard. So it's not going to be the 1-to-1 that you're used to. It's not going to be, you know, really a super amazing exchange rate. It's just going to be 10-to-1. And given the fact that you get about 100 of these per summon, that's about 10 shards. That's about 250, well, 500 Visior, sorry. because every 5 shards is worth 250. So, I mean, if you are looking to catch up, and we just crashed here, so we'll go ahead and load back in. If you are looking to catch up and you're pulling on those banners, it's not the worst banners to pull on, but candidly, I would wait even longer because Anniversary is probably going to have some really good comeback banners for you, and I would really wait until those come around. There's probably even, I mean, there'll probably even be a unit of choice or anything like that. So don't blow all your Visior this week. You know, just hold tight, hold on. Because the Anniversary is going to start kicking in. We're probably going to get a lot of sales next week. And that is going to be really the time to kind of look at spending your Visior and going about things that way. If you are wondering how you get those tokens, you get them right here by doing the featured element summons. Again, I would not pull on these, but I understand some people see those shards and they're just like, dude, I'm pulling on it. You know, good for you. There is a daily purchase bonus, which will get you 3 weed with Renan. You would need to purchase 5,000 Visior. You may want to purchase one of the double packs just in preparation for Final Fantasy VI in the next 2 weeks. We will probably have coming out Europa next week, so you will need about 10k Viz to pull Europa if you are wanting him as that new Esper and as that new summon. The notices are a little bit weird. You'll see that, oh, okay, we're crashing. All right, it's they don't want to load right now. But they were loading up the old guild raid notices, and it looks like they started up, they updated the quick pick match. So I think the rewards are going to be coming. I know a lot of people have been asking about these rewards and they just haven't been showing up. So keep that in mind. They're probably going to show up here anytime. I don't know when they're going to show up. It says it'll be in the present boxes of affected players sequentially from 3-9. I didn't see anything, so I don't think I've gotten my rewards yet today. I even looked in my presence box to double check, but let me know down in the comment section down below. We also have the guild raid rankings, which came out. You know, shout out to Uno Time, who is a viewer of mine. Good job, dude. And it's looked like they got all the information in there, which is pretty cool. I love when they put all that stuff up. It is great to see all of that. Apparently they did some bans as well. So we have confirmed that some players have altered the application data thus far, allowing them to advance in guild raids with an unfair advantage. So examples of misconduct would be transferring, lending, exchanging, or RMT selling of accounts, falsifying application data to gain an unfair advantage in the game, acquiring Visior fraudulently, inconveniencing other players, spreading information on how to cheat in the game. Pretty interesting. I knew there was something going on with this, but it's nice to see that they're actually taking action. And I'm sure in the coming days, we will hear about, you know, what guilds were punished or, you know, who it was that took advantage. And it's also a little bit weird that you see such a strict punishment for this type of conduct, but you don't see any type of correction or adjustment. And I mean, they are two completely separate things. But you don't see any type of correction or adjustment for the light select quest fiasco. Other things we got going on that you're going to want to pay attention to. You're going to want to go to the far plane, and you're going to have a lot of events to farm. You're going to have For the Love of a Smile this week to farm. And then you're also going to have the EX quest for Renan, which his staff is going to give Spirit Penetration 20, which will be pretty good. And you can see here, you also have an opportunity to enjoy life. I'm a little confused why it says there's weed as a reward here. Am I tripping? There's literally like weed in the reward, and I don't see weed as a reward. Maybe it's in his missions. Let's see if it's in the clear the missions and you get a weed. I just want to say, if there's no weed as a reward, but there's a weed on the picture, we're not doing that. So let's go look at the mission objectives. And, well, maybe we're not going to be able to get a chance because apparently, you know, BlueStacks just doesn't want to work with the game anymore. All right, let's go to battle. Let's go to events. We'll take a look at another story chapter. Yeah, I'm not seeing weed as a reward here. So they got the weed on the picture, but there's no weed as a reward. Not sure what's going on here. But if someone finds the weed, let me know, because I would love to get it and acquire it. And gosh, is that everything? Got news is a little bit of a hot mess this week. We didn't stream news tonight, for those of you that don't know, because I've been having internet issues. So they should be all fixed hopefully by today. Hopefully, that's the key word, is hopefully. I think that's gonna do it. One last reminder though to all of you, if you are in my guild, if you are in any other guild, go to your limited guild battle setup right now and make sure you set up your dark fire, wind, lightning composition and your light, ice, earth, water composition. It's not for this week, it's starting next week, but you're gonna wanna get this done right now. Gonna be pretty important. And there's so many people that forget this, myself included. I'm telling you guys to do this right now in my video, and I literally might forget. I'm literally going to end this video on this screen, and I am going to go and do it right now before I forget. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. I will catch you guys next time. I'm planning on streaming probably Wednesday or Thursday with Triangle Strategy, depending on how my internet's doing. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.